If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
Question: Is it possible to get proactive implementation of best practices to reduce downtime and failure rate? Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: What are the key value chains deliveries of application lifecycle management? Option 1 requirement to deploy. Option 2 portfolio to project. Option 3 defect to correct. Option 4 request to fulfill. Question: SAP Solution Manager is based on SAP, as Java, and Trex. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: For which scenarios it and #39 is possible to integrate third-party tools? Option 1 implementation. Option 2 test management. Option 3 incident management. Option 4 job management. Option 5 business process charge analyzer. Question: SAP Solution Manager offers a central user administration work center. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: What is the recommended SAP Solution Manager architecture? Option 1 single system landscape. Option 2 3 system landscape. Option 3 2 system landscape. Question: Diagnostics against are installed and collect data on the central SAP Solution Manager system only. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: One diagnostic agent can support multiple managed system components running on the same named host. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: SAP Application Performance Standard, SAPS, is a hardware-dependent unit of measurement that describes the performance of a system configuration in the SAP environment. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: To install SAP Solution Manager as ABAP and as Java, SAP offers the Software Logistics Tool Software Provisioning Manager, SWPM. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: To upgrade a SAP Solution Manager there are 3 scenarios with a high impact. Option 1 process management. Option 2 change control management. Option 3 test management. Option 4 business process operation. Question: Many applications need the information data stored in the SLD. Which application uses the data as SLD client? Option 1 SAP Solution Manager. Option 2 SAP and WDI. Option 3 SAP BO. Question: It's possible to store the application data direct in the LMDB instead of SLD with SAP Solution Manager 7.2 SP9 and higher. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: Since 2020 SAP changed the communication between SAP and the customer. To download SAP Notes the customer need to create a technical user. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: the guided procedure infrastructure preparation is necessary to download central correction notes. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: the task SAP_support_hub_config is necessary to configure the communication between SAP Solution Manager and SAP. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: the RFC destination SAP support_parcel box is used for note assistant. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: what are the options to manage import of contents in SAP Solution Manager 7.2 SP9? Option 1 automatic import into LMDB. Option 2 automatic import into SLD. Option 3 do not automatic import. Option 4 manual import into SLD. Option 5 manual import into LMDB. Question: a customer has two SAP instances. Is it necessary to use a web dispatcher or load balancer? Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: the BW content activation, UPL, activate by content. What are these? Option 1 man info area. Option 2 info types. Option 3 info area. Option 4 into cubes. Question: it is necessary to use SAP HANA database for embedded search. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: in the transaction RZ70 it is possible to connect multiple SLD destination via HTTPS. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: is it necessary to configure the DB connection to get the root cause analysis for the DB? Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: the technical system which is configured in the minimum configuration mode is visible in SAP engagement and service delivery. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: UPL environment is the only technology that can help the gaps in a SAP and as Java environment. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: which user interface are available in the SAP Solution Manager? Option 1 SAP Fiori. Option 2 SAP GUI for Mac. Option 3 SAP WebDyn Pro ABAP. Option 4 SAP WebDyn Pro Java. Question: business partners are CRM-based scenarios in SAP Solution Manager. Which one are correct? Option 1 IT Service Management, ITSM. Option 2 System Monitoring. Option 3 Change Request Management, CHARM. Option 4 Issue Management. Question: is it possible to generate business partner automatically? Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: Logical component groups bundles all logical components for maintenance to production and development that are related to the same production system. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: the maintenance branch represents the editable version of the productive solution documentation. You cannot perform changes. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: SAP Early Watch Alert collect the data from different components. Which are correct? Option 1 RT tool. Option 2 STBCO. Option 3 ST/PI STA/PI. Option 4 CAAPM introscope. Question: is it possible to create a SAP Early Watch Alert session manually? Option 1 yes. Option 2 no. Question: you can download the SAP Early Watch Alert report only in a Word format. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: it's not possible to configure part business hours in the Early Watch Alert Management Guided Procedure, GP. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: for SAP NW Java there are some important for the Early Watch Alert. Mark the correct ones. Option 1 garbage collection time. Option 2 allocation rate. Option 3 top JCO calls. Option 4 UME backend destination test. Question: top issues in SAP Solution Manager describe the management view of a general problem. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: SAP Active Global Support provides services that support the implementation and use of your software solutions. The services are delivered in your SAP Solution Manager system. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: you can configure tags since SAP Solution Manager 7.2 SPSB. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: you can upload manually landscape data from the SLD. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: you can generate a stack XML from the maintenance planner to install a new SAP system. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: the maintenance package task runs daily in the SAP Solution Manager to request the relevant maintenance certificate for the satellite system. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: System recommendation notes categories are follow. Option 1 Security notes. Option 2 Hot news. Option 3 Correction notes / patch notes. Option 4 Performance relevant notes. Option 5 Legal change notes. Question: Job scheduling can only be performed in the managed system. Option 1 True. Option 2 False. Question: With the criteria manager you can control that end user cannot create new batch jobs in the transaction SM36. Option 1 True. Option 2 False. Question: The job documentation is used to download all information to your background job in one place. Option 1 Logical component group job runs on. Option 2 Authorization objects for the job. Option 3 System monitoring dashboard. Question: You can add jobs for job monitoring just in the solution documentation. Option 1 True. Option 2 False. Question: The JSM Health Status uses the extractor framework, EFWK, of SAP Solution in Manager Extract and Aggregate Job Execution the BW, of the SAP Solution Manager. Option 1 True. Option 2 False. Question: Job management uses ITSM processes only to handle the job request workflow. Option 1 True. Option 2 False. Question: Is it possible that SAP CPS by Redwood can schedule OS jobs? Option 1 True. Option 2 False. Question: You can create / increase custom dashboard in the license-free version of CAAPM Introscope. Option 1 True. Option 2 False. Question: The Introscope, IS, Editor collects performance metrics from the various components inside the running web application server, performance and availability data from the surrounding computing environment. Option 1 True. Option 2 False. Question: E2E workload analysis is to provide access to statistical performance data. Are you able to perform cross-system analysis? Option 1 True. Option 2 False. Question: The E2E change analysis is based on which data? Option 1 LMDB. Option 2 CCDB. Option 3 SLD. Option 4 SMD. Question: Before you can start HTTP E2E trace you don't need the SAP client plugin tool. Option 1 True. Option 2 False. Question: single exception supports collection of the following types of technical, for ABAP systems. Option 1 application log errors. Option 2 user log. Option 3 runtime errors. Option 4 update errors. Question: the configuration validation allows you to perform an interactive cross-system configuration, audit, and configuration reporting. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: the data provider connector event calculation engine and the alert consumer connector are the central components of the MI architecture. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: which of the following is not a monitoring template delivered by SAP? Option 1 host. Option 2 database. Option 3 browser. Option 4 instance system. Question: the system hierarchy view is the central overview of selected system. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: it and hashtag 39, s not possible to transfer KPI and hashtag 39, s from the SAP KPI catalog into the SAP Solution Manager dashboard builder. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: Focused Insights for SAP Solution Manager provides a set of pre-packaged dashboards. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: for SAP Solution Manager 7.2, is it necessary to use the SAP mobile platform to access the mobile application? Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: what are the target groups of SLR? Option 1 IT service provider. Option 2 customers of IT service. Option 3 provider. Option 4 account organization. Question: can you enter individual target values for the SLR report? Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: key performance indicator compares the actual values of dedicated performance indicators to target values. Option 1 true. Option 2 false. Question: what is the architecture in which the new SAP Solution Manager technical monitoring and alerting based on? Option 1 Master Data Management Architecture. Option 2 E2E Diagnostics Architecture. Option 3 SAP ABAP Work Process Architecture. Option 4 Trex Search Architecture. Option 5 CTS Plus Architecture. Question: which one of the following are advantages of my monitoring and alerting infrastructure? Option 1 Landscape Awareness. Option 2 Mass Configuration by using Custom Code Management. Option 3 Transport Awareness. Option 4 Central Configuration, which is automatically distributed. Option 5 Mass Configuration by using templates. Question: which one of the following is not an example of data collectors and providers for my monitoring and alerting infrastructure? Option 1 Diagnostics Agent. Option 2 STA/PI and STPI. Option 3 SAP Host Agent. Option 4 Central Adapter Engine. Option 5 IS Adapter. Question: which one of the following is an example of store within my monitoring and alerting infrastructure? Option 1 Incident Store. Option 2 Solution Documentation Store. Option 3 BW Store. Option 4 Event Plus Metric Store. Option 5 Alert Store. Question: which of the following are SAP and hashtag 39's recommended option to open the SAP Solution Manager Launchpad? Option 1 SAP Business Client. Option 2 SM_work enter. Option 3 SAP Business One. Option 4 Salmon_setup. Option 5 Salmon.work center. Question: which one of the following are available options for SAP Analytics and Dashboarding in SAP Solution Manager? Option 1 KPI Catalog in SAP Support Portal. Option 2 KMSPing. Option 3 ABAP Report Painter. Option 4 Cross Application Dashboards, Dashboard Builder. Option 5 Focused Insights, Dashboard Factory. Question: which of the following singles roles can a SAP Solution Manager composite roles contain? Option 1 J2EE roles. Option 2 Business Partner roles. Option 3 Reporting roles, BW. Option 4 CRM roles. Option 5 SAP Support Backbone roles. Question: which one of the following is true regarding what you can perform with the SAP Solution Manager user administration functionality? Option 1 You can use Mass Update function to update all user roles. Option 2 You can use Mass Update function to update all Solution Manager diagnostic agents, SMD agents. Option 3 You can use for users in SAP Solution Manager Client, scenario-based, and for users in the managed systems. Option 4 You can use for users in SAP Solution Manager Client, scenario-based, and for users in the managed systems. Option 5 You can maintain list of users to assign users to use case IDs. Question: which of the following are examples of alert categories tabs displayed at the alert inbox? Option 1 System alerts. Option 2 Database alerts. Option 3 Java bytecode alerts. Option 4 Host alerts. Option 5 System recommendations alerts. Question: which one of the following functions are available within Alert Type Table view on the top of the Alert Inbox screen? Option 1 Approve request for a change. Option 2 Send incident to SAP Support Backbone. Option 3 confirming the alert if the problem has been solved. Option 4 Postpone the alert for a time period. Option 5 Navigate to System Monitoring, System Login, LMDB or Landscape Browser. Question: which one of the following functions are available within the Alert Group Table view on the bottom of the Alert Inbox screen? Option 1 Create alert analysis, report which could be sent to persons without access to Alert Inbox. Option 2 Execute a where used list report for the alerts. Option 3 Assign certain user for further follow-up of the symptom and add comments. Option 4 Execute guided procedure, search for a guided procedure that may fix the problem. Option 5 Create work mode for planned downtime. Question: which of the following can be triggered from the Alert Details page? Option 1 You can trigger the analysis tools. Option 2 You can start the metric viewer. Option 3 You can trigger the Solution Manager Diagnostics agent. Option 4 You can show the metric threshold and metric description. Option 5 You can start SAP MC Management Console. Question: which of the following can be configured in the monitoring and alerting infrastructure, MI? Option 1 Configure business process notification. Option 2 Configure IT service management integration. Option 3 Configure email notifications. Option 4 Configure automatic transport notification. Option 5 Configure SMS notifications. Question: which of the following options allows you to configure automatic incident creation when an alert is triggered? Option 1 Globally in the infrastructure configuration default settings for all templates. Option 2 On template level for all alerts in a template. Option 3 On alert level for a specific alert in a template. Option 4 Globally in the root cause analysis. Option 5 On early watch alert session. Question: which of the following are examples of different types of agents that are installed on the managed systems? Option 1 CCDB agent. Option 2 SAP host agent. Option 3 Introscope enterprise manager. Option 4 diagnostics agent. Option 5 Introscope bytecode agent. Question: which of the following are types of connections used to establish communication between SAP Solution Manager and the managed systems? Option 1 InQ service connection. Option 2 Remote Function Call, RFC. Option 3 Trusted RFC. Option 4 S/4 HANA Protocol. Option 5 P4 Protocol. Question: which of the following statements is true regarding diagnostics agent? Option 1 Installed on a logical host name level. Option 2 Used to collect data in the context of managed components. Option 3 Used to collect data in the context of landscape management database. Option 4 Contains Introscope host adapter for sending data to Introscope Enterprise Manager. Option 5 Contains Advanced Adapter Engine, AAE, for sending data to SAP Management Console. Question: which of the following statements is true regarding SAP Host Agent? Option 1 Installed on a host level, physical or virtual. Option 2 Installed as an add-on into SAP systems. Option 3 Used to collect host and operating system data. Option 4 Used for intrascope discovery. Option 5 Used for outside discovery. Question: which of the following are examples of terminology related to monitoring and alerting infrastructure, MI? Option 1 Managed Dictionary Object. Option 2 Managed Object Type, MOT. Option 3 Managed Object, MO. Option 4 Metric Type. Option 5 Metric Database. Question: which of the following are alert inbox benefits? Option 1 Avoidance of early watch alert report. Option 2 Avoidance of alert flooding by using propagation and correlation capabilities. Option 3 Integration with business process model and notation, BPMN. Option 4 Integration of analysis capabilities like problem analysis and root cause analysis. Option 5 One tool to handle all alerts from different monitoring use cases. Question: which of the following are examples of pull data providers within monitoring and alerting infrastructure, MI? Option 1 RFC pull, STPI. Option 2 RFC pull STBW. Option 3 RFC pull ST-Basis. Option 4 pull SAP kernel. Option 5 pull DBMS. Question: which of the following are examples of push data providers within monitoring and alerting infrastructure, MI? Option 1 Push Data Archiving. Option 2 Push HANA Database. Option 3 Push Introscope. Option 4 Push Diagnostic Agent. Option 5 Push CRM. Question: which of the following is an example of workflow step related to the data provider connector? Option 1 The data provider connector receives metric values from the data providers. Option 2 The data provider connector receives metric values from SAP MC. Option 3 If the metric is reporting relevant, it sends it to SAP Cloud. Option 4 If the metric is reporting relevant, it sends it to the SAP BW store. Option 5 If the metric is relevant for monitoring and alerting, it sends it to the event calculation engine. Question: which of the following is an example of workflow step related to the event calculation engine? Option 1: the event calculation engine receives metric values from LMDB. Option 2: the event calculation engine receives metric values from the SAP business client. Option 3: the event calculation engine receives metric values from the data provider connector. Option 4: it writes the current status of metrics and events to the event and metric store. Option 5: none. Question: which of the following is true regarding the definition of metric? Option 1: a metric is responsible for deleting old monitoring data. Option 2: a metric has a threshold that determines its rating or status based on the measured value of the metric. Option 3: a metric is assigned to a black box. Option 4: a metric is an atomic entity in that it does not have other metrics or events that will determine its rating. Option 5: a metric is assigned to a category. Question: which of the following is an example of common metric types? Option 1: already rated. Option 2: numeric threshold. Option 3: introscope threshold. Option 4: high watermark threshold. Option 5: embedded search threshold. Question: which of the following is an example of event rule type? Option 1: test case. Option 2: best case. Option 3: average case. Option 4: worst rating of last and best events. Option 5: business case. Question: which of the following alerting consumers are allowed in SAP Solution Manager? Option 1: automatic generation of incidents based on template configuration. Option 2: automatic generation of TBOM. Option 3: automatic notification based on template configuration. Option 4: forwarding of alerts to SAP Support Portal. Option 5: forwarding of alerts to third-party connectors based on a BADL implementation. Question: which of the following is an option to connect the alert consumer connector to third-party tool? Option 1: send data to SAP Quality Center. Option 2: own BADL implementation. Option 3: send SNMP trap to third-party tool. Option 4: execute additional OS commands on the SAP Solution Manager. Option 5: execute an ABAP performance collector job. Question: which of the following is an example of SLD feature? Option 1: the description of your system landscape. Option 2: the repository of software components that can theoretically be installed in your landscape. Option 3: a name reservation service to enable a conflict-free way to create business partner names. Option 4: the description of trusted RFC destinations. Option 5: a name reservation service to enable a conflict-free way to create names for software objects. Question: which of the following is an example of SLD data consumers? Option 1: SAP Graphical User Interface. Option 2: SAP Solution Manager. Option 3: SAP Success Factors. Option 4: SAP NetWeaver Process Integration, PI. Option 5: SAP NetWeaver Development Infrastructure. Question: which of the following is possible when you set up the SAP CIM model and CR content update into SLD/LMDB? Option 1, automatic import into LMDB. Option 2, manual import into CCDB. Option 3, automatic import into SLD. Option 4, manual import into LMDB. Option 5, automatic import into HANA-DB. Question: which of the following is an example of SLD data supplier? Option 1, ABAP data supplier, RZ70. Option 2, ABAP data dictionary, SEII. Option 3, Java data supplier, NWA, NetWeaver administrator. Option 4, Java virtual machine, JVM. Option 5, other system data supplier, Slowdraglib/exe. Question: which of the following statements are true regarding LMDB? Option 1, incremental synchronization propagates system changes from the SLD to the LMDB every 10 minutes. Option 2, during the setup of SAP Solution Manager, CIM and SAP Software Catalog are copied from the SLD to the LMDB by a initial full synchronization. Option 3, incremental synchronization propagates new system versioning from LMDB to the managed systems. Option 4, from the LMDB, technical system information is sent to SAP Support Portal, to be used by the maintenance planner. Option 5, none. Question: which of the following types of recipients can be added to the global recipient pool? Option 1, ABAP system users, transactions SU01. Option 2, ABAP system clients, transaction SCC4. Option 3, ABAP profile parameters, transaction RZ10. Option 4, business partner, transaction BP_gen and BP_user_gen. Option 5, externals. Question: regarding the integration between central notification management and LDAP servers, which of the following statements are true? Option 1, you can load distribution lists from a lightweight directory access protocol, LDAP, server. Option 2, in the LDAP director, the data must be encrypted. Option 3, in the LDAP directory, the data must be stored in hierarchy. Option 4, the LDAP connector should be configured. Option 5, the diagnostics agent should be installed/upgraded. Question: which of the following can be done when defining notification settings for a recipient? Option 1, create list of monitoring templates used by the recipient. Option 2, define which roles should be assigned to the recipient. Option 3, define on-duty timing. Option 4, create absence if on holidays or sick leave. Option 5, define substitute. Question: which of the following are examples of event types that can be displayed in the IT calendar? Option 1, SAP support remote access. Option 2, work modes. Option 3, IT service management indents. Option 4, IT events. Option 5, task management tasks. Question: Which of the following are examples of work mode types? Option 1 peak business hours. Option 2 uptime. Option 3 downtime. Option 4 work process time. Option 5 maintenance. Question: which of the following are benefits of work mode management? Option 1 central user administration. Option 2 central planning of single and recurring work modes. Option 3 notify indicers about planned system downtimes. Option 4 notify indicers about system bad response times. Option 5 suppress alerts during planned downtimes. Question: which of the following is true regarding monitoring templates? Option 1 deliver SAP content for technical monitoring. Option 2 can be updated regularly as new content is provided by SAP. Option 3 can only be updated by SAP support engineer. Option 4 are transportable. Option 5 deliver SAP content for business process step library. Question: which of the following are examples of SAP monitoring templates managed objects? Option 1 process. Option 2 host. Option 3 security. Option 4 database. Option 5 system. Question: which of the following functions can be performed when using the SAP monitoring templates? Option 1 deactivate or activate agents. Option 2 backup your SAP database. Option 3 backup your custom templates. Option 4 modify SAP delivered content or create your own content using custom templates. Option 5 deactivate or activate metrics or alerts. Question: which of the following are examples of main functions in the monitoring and alerting infrastructure, MI? Option 1 system monitoring. Option 2 user role assignment. Option 3 user experience monitoring, UXMon. Option 4 HANA and BL monitoring. Option 5 monitoring of change request management, CHARM. Question: which of the following categories you can specify the lifetime of metrics when configuring system monitoring? Option 1 lifetime of data in BL for each granularity. Option 2 lifetime of data in PAL, printing assistant for landscape. Option 3 alert store housekeeping. Option 4 SAP archive, SAR, files housekeeping. Option 5 event store housekeeping. Question: which of the following can be performed when configuring system monitoring regarding content update? Option 1 jump to the managed system. Option 2 compare the changes performed into the entire landscape. Option 3 jump to rapid content delivery. Option 4 update content that has been downloaded using rapid content delivery. Option 5 compare the content of an SAP template across different versions. Question: which of the following is an example of configuration option in template maintenance? Option 1 incidents and notifications. Option 2 authorizations. Option 3 change requests. Option 4 metrics. Option 5 alerts. Question: when creating custom templates, which of the following is allowed if you switch from standard mode to expert mode? Option 1: display third-party components. Option 2: create custom metric. Option 3: create custom code. Option 4: create custom alert. Option 5: start root cause analysis. Question: which of the following is an example of metric category? Option 1: favorites. Option 2: availability. Option 3: changeability. Option 4: performance. Option 5: none. Question: which of the following is an example details for a metric? Option 1: data collection. Option 2: data usage. Option 3: data calculation. Option 4: percentage. Option 5: threshold. Question: which of the follow NG are examples of event rule ratings? Option 1: system case. Option 2: best case. Option 3: worst case. Option 4: test case. Option 5: average case. Question: which of the following can be performed regarding backup and restore of templates? Option 1: split backup. Option 2: display backup authorization. Option 3: save as backup. Option 4: display backup version. Option 5: overwrite current with backup. Question: which of the following are examples of monitoring and alerting infrastructure, MI, configuration levels? Option 1: global settings. Option 2: intro scope settings. Option 3: template settings. Option 4: host agent settings. Option 5: alert settings. Question: which of the following is an example of filter that can be used when you start the system monitoring application? Option 1: ext system ID. Option 2: average response time. Option 3: IT admin role. Option 4: business partner ID. Option 5: Java security roles. Question: which of the following monitoring status is displayed in the Overview tab within the System Monitoring? Option 1: availability. Option 2: performance. Option 3: transport status. Option 4: exception. Option 5: versioning history. Question: which of the following you can open from the system hierarchy view within the system monitoring? Option 1: open alert inbox. Option 2: open metric monitor. Option 3: open alert testing. Option 4: open SAP GUI alert. Option 5 Open metric details. Question: which of the following details can be triggered from the metric details view within the system monitoring? Option 1 Change email settings. Option 2 Metric documentation. Option 3 Change configuration. Option 4 Check data archiving. Option 5 Check data collection. Question: which of the following are examples of CA Instrascope component? Option 1 Introscope workload. Option 2 Enterprise Service Architecture. Option 3 Enterprise Manager, M, plus E126. Option 4 Introscope Agent, IS. Option 5 Introscope Workstation. Question: which of the following are features of Enterprise Manager, M? Option 1 acts as central persistent repository for all CA Introscope performance data. Option 2 acts as central batch job scheduling tool. Option 3 runs as Microsoft Windows Service or Unix background process agent. Option 4 acts as an indicer browser tracer tool. Option 5 contains web-based graphical UI to display Introscope performance data. Question: which of the following are examples of CA Introscope client tool functions? Option 1 Console. Option 2 Investigator. Option 3 JavaScript Tester. Option 4 Transaction Tracer. Option 5 ABAP Developer Tracer. Question: which of the following statements are true regarding TNE navigation in the CA Introscope dashboards? Option 1 You can see the real-time SAP online documentation. Option 2 You can see the data as real-time or historical monitoring. Option 3 There is an overview dashboard for each technology group, traffic lights. Option 4 You can use the triage dashboard for each technology group. Option 5 There is an overview dashboard for incident management. Question: which of the following category of ABAP system exceptions can be collected by exception management? Option 1 Application log errors. Option 2 Introscope M errors. Option 3 Runtime errors, dumps. Option 4 Data inconsistency errors. Option 5 System log errors. Question: which of the following is correct regarding user experience monitoring, UXMon, architecture? Option 1 The EEM robot, S, perform the script, S, business scenario. Option 2 EEM robot, S, send the monitoring data to the SAP Solution Manager. Option 3 The EEM robot, S, needs be purchased from you hardware vendor. Option 4 Information is sent to SAP support portal every minute. Option 5 Information can be used also for alerting and reporting. Question: which of the following are examples of steps required to design a UXMon script? Option 1: recording, editing, and testing of a script. Option 2: uploading of a script into SAP Support Hub. Option 3: uploading of a script into SAP Solution Manager. Option 4: distribution of a script to SAP CPS by Redwood. Option 5: distribution of a script to a robot. Question: which of the following can be adjusted in the UXMon script editor? Option 1: activation or deactivation of guided procedures. Option 2: activation or deactivation of static requests. Option 3: assignment of certificates to UXMon scripts. Option 4: assignment of certificates of script authenticity. Option 5: creation of variables, for example, to replace dynamic IDs. Question: which of the following are examples of tools required to configure UXMon? Option 1: EEM Recorder. Option 2: EEM Editor. Option 3: Transaction Solman _ Setup. Option 4: ABAP Source Code Editor. Option 5: E2E Change Analysis. Question: when setting up UXMon, which of the following are valid evaluation methods for service level agreements, SLAs? Option 1: standard method, execution based. Option 2: ABAP method, execution. Option 3: best child method, time based. Option 4: customer specific method. Option 5: SAP HANA Cloud method. Question: which of the following can be performed in the UXMon UI Overview tab? Option 1: filter on username. Option 2: select time frame. Option 3: filter on scenario. Option 4: jump to the alert inbox. Option 5: jump to managed system. Question: which of the following script details can be displayed when you expand a scenario tree in the UXMon Scenario tab? Option 1: script name. Option 2: script owner. Option 3: script time. Option 4: script help. Option 5: script steps. Question: which of the following are examples of metrics that are available in the interface channel monitoring, ICMon? Option 1: SAP Fiori theme. Option 2: response time. Option 3: in-queue time. Option 4: availability. Option 5: exceptions. Question: which of the following communication types are supported by interface channel monitoring, ICMon? Option 1: Introscope M connection. Option 2: RFC. Web services. Pi messages. Option 3: SAP Cloud Platform. Option 4: Slowdrag exe/lib. Option 5: SAP Success Factors. Question: which of following is required when configuring interface channel monitoring, ICMON? Option 1: define the communication type. Option 2: select source and target. Option 3: define the username for the communication. Option 4: specify interfaces, function modules, web services. Option 5: select source transport domain. Question: which of the following tabs are available when using interface channel monitoring, ICMON? Option 1: Overview tab. Option 2: Trusted RFC tab. Option 3: Topology tab. Option 4: Analytics tab. Option 5: Message Server tab. Question: which of the following are examples of data displayed in the interface channel monitoring, ICMON? Option 1: Landscape, in a graphical overview. Option 2: Landscape, CIM/CR update content. Option 3: System version, you can see the system version and software component version. Option 4: Channel type, you see the type of channels. Option 5: System status, you can see the system status for each involved managed object. Question: which of the following views could be displayed for RFC channels in the interface channel monitoring, ICMON? Option 1: RFC documentation. Option 2: RFC response time. Option 3: RFC last modified by. Option 4: RFC latency average. Option 5: number of RFC executions. Question: which of the following properties can be accessed when using the Process Integration Monitoring, PIMON, Central Monitoring? Option 1: Status Overview for the entire HANA database. Option 2: Status Overview for the entire PI domain. Option 3: Aggregated Messaging Information. Option 4: SAP BW Data Aggregation Jobs. Option 5: Alerting and Incident Management. Question: which of the following settings can be customized for each PI domain within Process Integration Monitoring, PIMON? Option 1: Component Availability Monitor. Option 2: Channel Availability Monitor. Option 3: SMD Agent Availability Monitor. Option 4: Message Server Alerting. Option 5: Message Alerting. Question: which of the following are examples of components that Process Integration Monitoring, PIMON, collects message processing status? Option 1: Central User Management. Option 2: Java Garbage Collector. Option 3: Central Adapter Engine. Option 4: ABAP Proxy. Option 5: Java Proxy. Question: which of the following are examples of PIMON Overview tab sections? Option 1: Status Overview. Option 2: Security Overview. Option 3: Application Overview. Option 4: Application Lifecycle Management. Option 5: Alert Ticker. Question: which of the following features can be triggered from the Components tab within Pymon? Option 1: you can navigate to the alert inbox by choosing Alert Count. Option 2: you can manually trigger ping for a selected Pi component to check its availability. Option 3: you can manually restart the Pi system. Option 4: you can manually trigger a self-test for a selected Pi component. Option 5: you can navigate to the solution documentation. Question: which of the following is possible to monitor using message flow monitoring, MFMon? Option 1: client to server end-to-end trace. Option 2: application to application, A2A, message flows within your Pi system landscape. Option 3: application to application, A2A, host agent availability check. Option 4: business to business, B2B, message flows between systems of your organization and Pi systems of your business partners. Option 5: application to application, A2A, business workflow approval monitoring. Question: which of the following is an example of MFMon use cases? Option 1: verify that an order was received by your business partner. Option 2: verify that a HR business workflow has been created. Option 3: check whether the confirmation of the order was sent from the business partner's system back to your system. Option 4: if an error occurred, send a notification to the application supporter responsible. Option 5: check whether the organization structure has been defined in Solution Manager. Question: which of the following are examples of alert statuses that can be displayed in the status overview within MFMon? Option 1: number of flow groups. Option 2: status and number of databases. Option 3: status and number of errors. Option 4: status and number of incidents. Option 5: status and number of scheduled. Question: which of the following statements are correct regarding job monitoring, JobMon, within SAP Solution Manager? Option 1: job monitoring, JobMon, monitors any set of introscope enterprise manager jobs. Option 2: job monitoring, JobMon, monitors any set of advanced business application programming, ABAP, jobs. Option 3: job monitoring, JobMon, monitors any set of SAP HANA database installation jobs. Option 4: job monitoring, JobMon, monitors any set of SAP NetWeaver BW process chains. Option 5: job monitoring, JobMon, monitors any set of data services. Question: which of the following are examples of metrics that indicate the state of monitored objects in the job monitoring, JobMon? Application. Option 1: job naming standards. Option 2: job status. Option 3: time metrics. Option 4: job log content. Option 5: job owner on duty status. Question: which of the following are examples of metrics can be monitored in the job monitoring, JobMO, application? Option 1: not started on time. Option 2: duration. Option 3: not assigned to a user. Option 4: not scheduled for a long time. Option 5: out of time window. Question: which of the following can be triggered from the job monitoring UI, user interface? Option 1, jump to system monitoring. Option 2, jump to the system recommendations tile. Option 3, jump to job monitoring. Option 4, jump to the operating system. Option 5, jump to alert inbox. Question: which of the following are examples of BL monitoring, BL-Mon, capabilities? Option 1, central monitoring of SAP Cloud availability. Option 2, central system status overview for all technical components involved in SAP Business Intelligence solution. Option 3, central monitoring of SAP BW queries and templates. Option 4, central security auditing of all BL reports accessed by users. Option 5, central monitoring of business objects specific jobs and correlation to system specific metrics. Question: which of the following can be monitored from the HANA and BL monitoring, HANA and BL-Mon? Option 1, SAP Managed System Configuration Status. Option 2, SAP NetWeaver Process Integration Components. Option 3, SAP NetWeaver Business Warehouse, BW. Option 4, SAP HANA Systems. Option 5, SAP ABAP Source Systems. Question: which of the following functions can be enabled or disabled when setting up BL monitoring, BL-Mon? Option 1, auto incidents. Option 2, automatic notification. Option 3, automatic approval of BL job scheduling. Option 4, third-party components. Option 5, automatic push of alerts to SAP support portal. Question: which of the following are examples of BL monitored objects metrics? What can be found within BL monitoring, BL-Mon? Option 1, time metrics. Option 2, range metrics. Option 3, job log content. Option 4, job role requirements. Option 5, SLD activation status. Question: which of the following statements are correct regarding the definition of SAP Early Watch Alert, AVA? Option 1, it is a tool that monitors the SAP support portal for system updates and automatically download them. Option 2, it is a tool that monitors the essential administrative areas of SAP components and keeps you up to date on their performance and stability. Option 3, it is a tool that monitors the essential administrative areas of SAP components and keeps you up to date on their performance and stability. Option 4, SAP Early Watch Alert only runs manually, and needs to be triggered from the Fiori Launchpad. Option 5, SAP Early Watch Alert is most effective when activated for all SAP components in your solution. Question: which of the following is an example of SAP Early Watch Alert function? Option 1, identifies solution documentation prerequisites. Option 2, identifies potential problems at an early stage. Option 3, knows which incidents have been already closed this week. Option 4, reacts to issues such as bottlenecks before they become critical. Option 5, knows what is affecting the performance and stability of your solution. Question: which of the following are examples of performance indicators displayed in the early WATH alert report? Option 1, System performance. Option 2, End-to-end performance trace. Option 3, Database performance. Option 4, Hardware capacity. Option 5, Business process monitoring and logs. Question: which of the following statements are correct regarding service level reporting, SLR? Option 1, it is based on the early watch alert knowledge engine. Option 2, it is based on the SAP Go Live check report. Option 3, it can summarize several systems in one automated report. Option 4, it can only show one system in one automated report. Option 5, it is aimed at different areas of management, IT and application management. Question: which of the following in an example of prerequisite to configure service level reporting, SLR? Option 1, create a solution. Option 2, configure SAP early watch alert. Option 3, configure test suite. Option 4, optional, configure business process monitoring. Option 5, configure connectivity with SAP Support Hub. Question: which of the following is an example of service level reporting, SLR, data sources? Option 1, monitoring content from Introscope. Option 2, AVA content. Option 3, business process monitoring. Option 4, SAP SLT content. Option 5, monitoring content from CCMS. Question: which of the following is an example of use case for dashboard builder in SAP Solution Manager? Option 1, you can use various dashboards delivered by SAP as templates for your own tasks. Option 2, you can create dashboards so they can be used in the CA Introscope workstation. Option 3, you can create your own dashboards, KPI groups, and tiles, from data provisioning to visualization. Option 4, display of dashboards on both desktop devices and tablets and configuration of dashboards on desktop devices. Option 5, you can use various dashboards to start/stop the diagnostics agents. Question: which of the following are examples of functions in the dashboard builder when using the configuration mode? Option 1, export dashboard as a text file. Option 2, add dashboard, create your own dashboard. Option 3, copy tiles from HANA Cockpit. Option 4, copy dashboard, to copy an existing dashboard into a new one. Option 5, add new tile, create your own tile or KPI group to organize different tiles. Question: which of the following is possible when using the SAP KPI catalog? Option 1, you can search for suitable KPIs in the SAP KPI catalog and select the desired KPI. Option 2, you can search for suitable KPIs in the SAP Note search. Option 3, for the logon to the SAP KPI catalog you can use a business partner ID. Option 4, for the logon to the SAP KPI catalog a S user is required. Option 5, you can transfer KPIs from SAP KPI catalog to the dashboard builder. Question: which of the following are examples of focused insights capabilities? Option 1, design custom specialized views. Option 2, mix up scenarios and data sources. Option 3, publish appealing user interfaces which improve efficiency. Option 4, design custom views and publish them into SAP Fiori apps library page. Option 5, publish appealing user interfaces to improve S/4HANA performance. Question: which of the following are examples of focused insights dashboard groups? Option 1, operation. Option 2, auditing. Option 3, governance. Option 4, delightful. Option 5, strategic. Question: which of the following is an example of tab in the configuration panel within Focused Insights? Option 1, metadata configuration. Option 2, SAP PI metadata configuration. Option 3, catalog configuration. Option 4, configuration consistency check. Option 5, database consistency check. Question: which of the following are examples of Focused Insights dashboard models? Option 1, tactical. Option 2, operations. Option 3, ABAP. Option 4, Java. Option 5, service level report. Question: which of the following is an example of performance metrics used by the Application Performance Dashboard, APM, within Focused Insights? Option 1, CCMS. Option 2, availability. Option 3, business process. Option 4, DBA cockpit. Option 5, interface and connection. Question: which of the following is a SAP Application Lifecycle Management, ALM, offering? Option 1, UME, User Management Engine. Option 2, SAP Solution Manager. Option 3, Solution Documentation. Option 4, Focused Run. Option 5, SAP Cloud ALM. Question: which of the following is an example of a product within the SAP Mobile Apps infrastructure? Option 1, SAP Cloud Platform, CP, Mobile Services. Option 2, SAP ABAP Dispatcher. Option 3, SAP Gateway. Option 4, SAP Web Dispatcher. Option 5, SAP Internet Transaction Server, ITS. Question: which of the following is an example of key benefits of SAP System Monitoring Mobile Apps? Option 1, ability for administrators to monitor availability, performance, and exceptions of important systems in the IT landscape, anywhere and anytime. Option 2, display overview of alerts for technical systems, instances, databases, and hosts. Option 3, ability for administrators to monitor the status of incidents. Option 4, get alert details for deep dive analysis of certain symptoms. Option 5, display overview of job requests created and their approval status. Question: which of the following is considered an aspect of the self-monitoring? Option 1, system monitoring of the SAP Solution Manager system. Option 2, monitoring of users who can access self-monitoring. Option 3, X monitoring of the managed system performance. Option 4, monitoring of the status of top issues sent to SAP. Option 5, monitoring of the MI and other central functions of SAP Solution Manager. Question: which of the following is an example of self-monitoring technical component? Option 1, SAP Business Objects. Option 2, Event Calculation Engine. Option 3, Agent Framework. Option 4, Introscope Enterprise Manager. Option 5, Operation Mode. Question: which of the following is an example of an app/tile found in the SAP Solution Manager Administration Group? Option 1, User Administration. Option 2, Post-System Copy Procedure. Option 3, License Management. Option 4, Database Connection. Option 5, Service Connections, R/3 and HTTP. Question: which of the following information can be checked in the Extractors Administration app within SAP Solution Manager Administration Group? Option 1, check if the ABAP Webdon Pro is active. Option 2, check if the extractor is inactive. Option 3, check if the Introscope agents are running. Option 4, check if the extractors are inconsistent. Option 5, check if data can be collected from the managed system. Question: which of the following statements are true regarding monitoring and alerting infrastructure analysis tools, my_tools? Option 1, you can start the My Analysis tools in the transaction My_tools. Option 2, you need the role SAP_SM_tech_mon_tool to call this transaction. Option 3, you can display SAP license and maintenance certificates. Option 4, you can use it to configure SNC and SSL. Option 5, you can display more tools by choosing Expert Mode. Question: which of the following is an example of area/tab in the monitoring and alerting infrastructure analysis tools, my_tools? Option 1, where used list area. Option 2, analysis area. Option 3, logs and traces area. Option 4, downtown management area. Option 5, configuration area. Question: where do I get my roadmap for an SAP S/4HANA implementation? Option 1 from the implementation partner. Option 2 from the SAP user group. Option 3 using SAP Roadmap Viewer. Question: what are the 3 different change paces? Option 1 Innovate. Option 2 Expand. Option 3 Enhance. Option 4 Deconstruction. Option 5 Fix. Question: is Focused Run available as add-on? Option 1 No. Option 2 Yes. Question: to which Launchpad group does requirement management belong? Option 1 Requirement Management. Option 2 Solution Documentation. Option 3 Change Management. Option 4 Project and Process Management. Question: which areas of SAP Solution Manager can be integrated with project management? Option 1 Solution Documentation. Option 2 Data Volume Management. Option 3 Change Request Management. Option 4 Requirements Management. Option 5 Test Suite. Question: which document type will be used for the interface library? Option 1 Functional Specification. Option 2 Use Case. Option 3 Functional Interface Specification. Option 4 Technical Specification. Question: what should a tester do if an error occurs during test execution? Option 1 Create a request for change. Option 2 Repeat the test case until the test is passed. Option 3 Create a defect using the MyTaskTester worklist application. Option 4 Inform the project manager and interrupt testing. Question: what is the starting point for custom code management? Option 1 Deletion of custom code objects. Option 2 Set transparency over custom code objects. Option 3 Increase number of custom code objects. Option 4 Monitor custom code objects. Question: what happens to data that can neither be summarized, archived, nor deleted? Option 1 It is kept on specific storage locations. Option 2 It is specially marked. Option 3 It remains in the database. Option 4 An attempt is made to print and archive the data. Question: what is the most important tool for project management to evaluate the daily project progress? Option 1 Release Dashboard. Option 2 Test Suite Dashboard. Option 3 Project Status Dashboard. Option 4 Solution Readiness Dashboard.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.